Hey YouTube, it's Cori from South Island Tiny House, sitting up here on the beautiful tiny house deck, and I'm going to read you one of the 4 articles that we had written about our tiny house. Most of these are from a couple of years ago, so we'll see how relevant they are. I'll be making commentary throughout. So the first one I'm going to read is Waimate, a location for the tiny house movement. This is one of the earlier ones we had written about us. This was written back in December 20th, 2016. Before I start reading the article, please make sure to hit that subscribe button, the like button too for the video if you do like it, and comment below if you've seen any of these articles or if you recognize our tiny house from either living big in a tiny house or you know, one of these articles from the ODT or from, we were on the Daily Mail Australia. So this is just one of the articles. This one was on stuff.co.nz. I'll put the link in the description below so you can check it out. So I'll just I'll start reading. It's really embarrassing to read an article about yourself, but here we go. It's 14 square meters and weighs a mere 3.6 ton. Welcome to this tiny Waimate home. Cori Holmes and her partner Patrick Brunel spent $15,000 building their dinky house in Rolleston before moving it to Waimate on Sunday. Now they want to spread the word on how a tiny house can make the biggest problem seem tiny too. According to Quotable Value, the average Kiwi home built in between 1960 and 2010 was between 126 square meters and 210 square meters, meaning the couple's tiny house is about 1/10 that size. The tiny house is 14 square meters and weighs 3.6 tons. Size aside, the couple's house features all the necessities you would find in a typical New Zealand home. The house has a tiny log burner to keep the chill off during the winter, the toilet, a compostable one, a shower, TV, gas-powered stovetop, a vinyl player, and even a pull-out double bed. Before moving to New Zealand from Boston, USA, the couple became obsessed with the tiny house movement, researching constantly to see how the microspace would work for them. In 2014, the pair found it difficult to find a place to live in Christchurch, inspiring them to go tiny, Holmes said. Once Holmes had completed her master's degree, they started building the home using a small plot of land in Rolleston. Once a week, the couple would travel from Christchurch with a picnic basket, tools, and materials to slowly build their home. No contractors or builders were used. Every nail in the house hammered by Brunel or Holmes. It's nice to wake up knowing where every nail in the house is, Holmes said. The couple was residing in South Canterbury until Brunel finished a 6-month contract, then they would move south to Dunedin where they planned to live in Blueskin Bay. The house is powered through solar panels, batteries, and gas. The couple used power in their home just as frequently as any other Kiwi home. Computers were charged and speakers for music. However, a lot of people had been shocked to learn that they had no microwave. Being atop a trailer, there was no huge hassle when it came to moving. Holmes explained, instead of moving all their belongings out of the house, they could just move the house. Wow, how incredible. The tiny house was not just for young couples. It was also for anyone who wanted to simplify things by having less stuff to worry about and more time to live, they said. It's flipping hilarious. I don't think I've ever read it in its entirety because I pretty much told him what to say. So anyway, that is the article written about our tiny house, and we were in Waimate. That was back in 2006, and then that was published, and then we actually got engaged a few days later. Okay, so anyway, so thank you so much for watching. Stay tuned to watch the other 3 videos that I will read our other articles written about the tiny house. If you haven't already, please make sure to subscribe and hit that notification bell and the like button. You too can stay in this beautiful tiny house if you are in New Zealand or are planning to travel here soon. So check out our listing on Airbnb. Otherwise, I also have my tiny house tips book that's on Amazon. It's an ebook. You can get it for Kindle. If you have Kindle Unlimited, it's free. Otherwise, it's 99 cents USD, and I think it's like $1.49 New Zealand dollars. It's a super quick read. It's got all of the tips and tricks that Patrick and I sat down and wrote together that we learned along the way of building our tiny house. I've also got a welder coloring book. I've got a Blueskin Bay themed coloring book. I've got a lot of stuff. So, but the most important is if you could please help us by subscribing so that we can get up to 1,000 subscribers. That would be super helpful. Thank you guys so much for watching, and we'll catch you on the next one.